Okay, so last week I put out a poll on Instagram if I should get some new hats or keep my old ratty ones. Most of you said, hey, go ditch those ones and get a new one. They're not retro, they're trash. So yeah, appreciate the support, everybody. So everybody sided with my wife, who said, yes, you definitely need new hats. Now, okay, when I buy something, I kind of want it to mean something a little bit, a connection to the product a little bit. So like my old hats, I bought in special occasions or on a special vacation or whatnot. So I didn't want to just go and buy anything, right? So I went to the internet, started searching for new brands. I'm going to show you what I bought, but I'm also going to then post about the reason why I chose what I chose, because it's a great message if you're a small business or you're an entrepreneur. Basically, marketing matters. And one of the biggest keys for marketing is your message, how you communicate to your potential audience, your desired audience. And so this really, I think, is telling on why I chose the hats that I chose, why I went with the brands that I chose, even if I hadn't heard of them before, instead of just going for, a normal brand like Nike or something else that's kind of popular or out there. All right, so check it. This first one I bought is a hat from Salty Crew. I'd not actually heard of Salty Crew before, but when I went to read about them, I was like, okay, who are these people? I was kind of looking for maybe a bit of a surf brand, a West Coast brand, something to kind of tie back to, I don't know, where I grew up or whatever. So I found Salty Crew, and I went to their About page, and this was their About section. So notice something. The About Us page, this section, this paragraph, is more about their customer than about themselves. So I'm reading it, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not much of a fishing guy. I'm not, I've surfed, but I've not like surfed a lot. I'm obviously in the Midwest. I don't currently surf, but this call back to the rugged wilderness and the call back to the beach was like resonating with me, and I'm like, yeah, I don't sail a boat yet, but I'd like to sail a boat. I'd like to see fish, like fish in the sea, and not just see them, but catch them, the sea fish. Get it? You know what I mean? So I was like, yes, Salty Crew. That's what I'm gonna do. Now compare that to this other About Us paragraph brand of this other random company, okay? Which one do you identify more with, right? The one that was speaking all about them as a company and kind of what they do, yeah, I mean, it was okay. It told me what they did and told me about them a little bit. But the one that connected their brand to me, the one that understood their customer enough to say, I'm going to identify with the person who might want to purchase, right? That resonates on a such deeper level compared to just saying, hey, here's about us, here's what we offer, go have fun, purchase our stuff, okay? So I think the message for small companies, for small businesses, entrepreneurs, coaches, anybody who has a business and is wanting to connect with clients or customers, this is the important thing. Number one, know your customer and who you're talking to. Understand their language and repeat that language back to them. You're so much more likely to win them over with your message. Number two, make your About Us, About You page or section or paragraph about that customer, okay? Not just about you. Be creative with it. Tie it into the needs and wants and desires and goals of your client or customer, and not just talk about yourself. Be creative with it, and that will really connect your message to the heart of your reader. Number three, I think, and this is my prediction, as website design and marketing and small business evolves, I think that the About Us page on a small business website is going to continue to make more prominence. It's kind of faded in the past, kind of been an afterthought, but I think it's going to become more of a central stage as customers, especially the younger generations, they want to connect with something deeper. I mean, I'm a millennial, and I still feel like I kind of want a bit of a connection to the brand I'm buying, right? So that section, that paragraph, that page is going to be more prevalent, I think, in small business websites, and something where people are going to go look for that connection with the brand. Okay, so if you can use that wisely and tie that into the previous two things that I told you about, I think you're going to go a lot further, not just with that section, but then as a small business who's marketing to the right audience and connecting with them, you're going to fly above your competition. All right, so that is my hat saga, and then my 3 tips for marketing if you are a small business owner, an entrepreneur, a coach, consultant, or whatever you may be, if you're working with clients and customers. So that said, if you need help on your website, you want to have somebody look it over and say, hey, am I meeting my customers with the right language? Am I moving them towards something to take action? Am I funneling them up into my sales process as a company, or are they just kind of dying on my website? Is my design up to par? If you want somebody to take a look at that, hey, just let me know, message me, DM me. I'll be happy to look at your website for free and give you some tips and pointers on what you could do. And you don't even have to come back to me and have me fix it. You can take that to whoever is doing your current web design or developer and have them fix it for you. So I'd be happy to do that to you. Just send me a DM. I'll take a look at your site for you.